Hello everyone, Hannibal421 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a battle from Medieval 2 Total War. Well, first I just want to apologize for this kind of static in the background. My mic likes to pick up my computer fan, even though it's really quite quiet. So until I can get a better mic, I'm just going to have to deal with it. So I just want to apologize that beforehand, and I also want to say it's also been a while since I've put a video up, so glad to get back into it. Anyways, today this battle is between Sicily and the Mongols. I really enjoyed this battle. It was really fun. I was experimenting with some things, and it was just a really fun battle to do, and you'll see why. But in any case, I'm just gonna go over my army for a moment. The Mongol army is hidden, and I will I'll tell you what they got, and then I'll show you, or what they have. Sorry, and then I'll show you their units as they show up. Anyways, right now, so I spawned on top of this hill, and so I was going to, of course, try to defend this hill if they chose to attack. But the thing is, I wasn't sure where where he would deploy his army, and I have two main entrances, I guess, or ways that I could be attacked on this hill. So I split my force. I have a main group this way. I have my archers kind of spread along this hill here, and then I have another second group along this way. Sorry about the fog. It was just kind of how the map spawned for us. But anyways, so I'm just going to start with my archers here. I have 3 units of these Muslim archers, along with 2 units of these Pavi's crossbowmen. I figured I'd just kind of mix them up a little. It looks like they're standing in the hill. It's kind of funny. In any case, over here, I have, actually, mostly it's weaker units on this side, and I figured they could handle it. But I decided to bring these sword and buckler men. I have 3 of them. This is one of my experiments, and these guys are what made this battle so fun. Actually, they're classified as light infantry, and yet they actually have extremely high attack, and I upgraded them all the way that I could, and so they have extremely high attack. It's just they're kind of low on defense, and so I didn't bring all sword and buckler men. I brought some of these. Where are they? I brought 2 units of dismounted broken lances, which are also somewhat weaker, heavy infantry, and they're probably about. Actually, I think they have less attack than the sword and buckler men, but they definitely have more defense points. So I figured they'd be a good counterbalance for the sword and bucklers. And then behind these guys, to finish out the force on my right flank, I had 2 units of chivalric knights on this side. And then over here, for my other force, this is where my strong units are. I have 5 of these dismounted Norman knights, a really good unit. And then they're also a really good cavalry unit for just the regular Norman knights. In any case, I have 2 more units of chivalric knights on this side, and my general's bodyguard. And all I can see right now is his. Let's see, where is it? It's in the fog. It's kind of hard to tell. There it is. All I can see right now is his Khan's guard, and because generals cannot hide. In any case, the rest of his army consists of, let's see here, he has, I'm trying to look at my notes here, 4 Mongol foot archers, 4 dismounted heavy lancers, 4 dismounted light lancers, and 5 Mongol heavy lancers for cavalry. Now, he brought 1 more cavalry unit than he was supposed to, but I overlooked that. It was fine. I usually, when I host a battle, I usually make the rule of 5 cavalry units, just because I figure that's enough, and it's not overpowered, because cavalry in this game is actually really good. Rome Total War cavalry was really good. It was kind of your hammer and your infantry acted as the anvil. But in this game, the cavalry can really be whatever you want it to be. And this thing is with Rome. Rome's a really fun game. I also really enjoyed playing Rome Total War. But with Rome Total War, you had to be a lot more carefully cavalry, because they got hit with. You did not want to charge them straight into the front of infantry, because the spears would just cut them to pieces, and the pikes and whatnot. But this game, spears and pikes and stuff have pretty much, not all, but for the most part, has been done away with. And so, especially if infantry is moving, you can charge cavalry straight into the front of them and rout them if you get a pretty good charge. So cavalry is kind of strong in this game, so I like to limit it to 5. And then, and some people will make the mistake of thinking that the general's bodyguard doesn't count in that 5 unit thing, but so I usually tend to overlook that. But in any case, so all I can see is this. So I'm going to fast forward a little because he's maneuvering a little and trying to get me out on the open, and I don't want to come out on the open. I want him to attack me up front, especially because I've never really used these sword and bucklers before. I mean, I've heard they're pretty good, but I've never really used them in a multiplayer battle before, so I didn't know how well they'd play out. And because of that, I really didn't want to come out on the open ground, though I really shouldn't have worried about it. Let's fast forward a little more here until we get some more of his units out here. As I said, he's just kind of maneuvering out in the fog, trying to draw me out. It should be any moment here where he actually brings it. There they are. Alright, we'll slow down here. So now, sorry. Let's see here. I started. Oh, where are we? There we are. This fog makes it kind of annoying. So I started to move these guys down. I figured, well, we'll try and draw his forces out. So I started to move my guys down, and I have 2 choices here, really. And this is where it kind of gets a little complicated. I'm like, well, do I risk it? Do I not? In any case, I'm trying to find his forces here. There they are. See here. Here are his Mongol foot archers that I told you guys, and then his Khan's guard still moving around. He still has his cavalry still hidden, but here he's dismounted heavy lancers alongside some of his dismounted light lancers. In any case, so they're all spearmen, and I think that's one of the weaknesses, honestly, of the Mongols in this game, is that their infantry is all spearmen, and if you can back them up pretty well, they can hold on really long, but they don't have that good of attack. So in any case, so I have two options here. Because I have my forces split, and I can quick rush these guys across the top of the hill to link up with these guys and move down the hill, and I probably have this battle. Now, I mean, you never want to assume that you've won the battle before it started, but knowing the units he has now and what I have, from what I can tell, I think I have this battle, especially because I have the high ground with my archers. I can just wail on him with those. But so I could link up, or what I could do is hope that his units aren't too strong for my weaker ones. Especially, I mean, like I said, I'm a little worried about the sword and bucklers. I'm not sure how well they're gonna do, and I fear, well, maybe they can hold on long enough that I can use this force to sweep around the hill and hit him from the flank or behind, depending on where the battle happens. And I'm like, well, do I want to take that risk? Because if he can break these guys, he actually might have a chance of destroying my other units. But I'm going to take that risk and hope that these units can actually hold on. At this point, though, I'm trying to draw. I started to move down, and he showed his force again, so I'm going to move back up the hill. I'm trying to draw him in to attack me. That's not going to work, though. He's going to sit down here in the fog. And I think he's actually going to move up close enough where he can start shooting my guys with his arrows. And where I think mine are still a little bit out of, my archers a little out of range. So I'm going to actually have to move in to attack him soon. Let's fast forward a little here. Alright, there we go. So I think he was shooting. Oh, right. He was it's not an explosion. He was shooting me a little with his arrows, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to waste these sword and bucklers by arrows, so I'm just going to charge in. And in the meantime, I am sweeping around here, and I'm hoping that I can catch them in time. But this is going to be a really fun one. This fog is really annoying. It was annoying to fight in too, because half the time I couldn't really tell where I was. So here I am, charging in. These archers are falling back. And right now, actually, my guys are saying that victory is almost certain. They've killed way more of their guys than they've killed me just yet. So I have all three of my sword and bucklers here. And my dismounted broken lances on this side.
Favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
See, and that surprised me. Like, my forces are actually like cleaning house right now. My archers, they are in range, and they're just doing a great job of hitting these guys and slaughtering some of their back lines. I have my cavalry over here, taking out some of these light lancers, though. Spears against cavalry are still pretty strong, so I'm going to try to go after their archers here, my cavalry. And here we are, I'm over here. And this is where I was actually kind of taken off guard, because when I played this battle, it had been a little while since I had played a multiplayer battle on this game, so I wasn't really thinking about the fact that he still probably has other units, especially because I only saw one unit of cavalry, and this is where he kind of gets me off guard. So I'm trying to link up my forces here, and all of a sudden he comes out with a whole bunch of cavalry, and I'm like, well, crap. So I'm gonna have to fight these guys with my cavalry, and I can also see that he probably outnumbers me, so I'm a little worried there. But so now it's like, okay, do I continue to move my dismounted Norman Knights and try to link up with these guys? I mean, it seems like they're winning. At the same time, I mean, some of these guys, they're definitely, especially my sword bucklers, they're doing a pretty good job. But at the same time, they're all taking some damage, right? These guys, they're down to 38. These guys at 44. So I mean, they're doing all right. But I'm like, do I risk it? And I think I'm actually going to split up these forces and send some of them to deal with the cavalry and send some more of the Norman Knights to finish the infantry fight, and hope that my cavalry can hold. And I actually get this is another thing I was worried about. He brings out more cavalry from behind. These are his mounted Mongol heavy lancers, and he actually gets a nice rear charge on me, and I'm a little worried about that. But chivalric knights are a really good unit, I found out. So I'm going to charge in my Norman Knights here. I'm like, alright, we just got to finish this job. I just hope that my infantry over here can finish the job. And so far, none of them are broken, and I'm definitely winning over here. But now he has this unit of his Khan's Guard over here, and he's going to start recharging me, and I'm a little worried about that. At the same time, I still have all of these archers, and I think they're actually going to take out the Khan's Guard for me. Though not before, I think he does end up routing some of my sword and bucklers.
Good riddance to that desert dog. Pray his death will break his immense resolve.
See, this was actually surprising me. That was one of the units that recharged me, and yet my chivalric knights are actually cleaning house over here. Like, they've just about beaten these guys. Now they're turning on these guys, and I have my Norman Knights over here behind them. And the Norman Knights definitely probably did help.
Only half the enemy force remains.
But my chivalric knights are doing a really good job. And so are my sword and bucklers. And see, there's the Khan's Guard. They're down to, see here, 22. I think I have my archers targeting them. These sword and bucklers are down to 25. Man, they're still fighting. This is actually a really amazing battle to watch. Because they have really high attack. They just don't have very good defense at all. I really haven't done much with his archers. But now I've won this battle over here. See, there's a fair number of casualties on both sides.
This is a clear victory
But there we go.
that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
My opponent, he admitted defeat. I had won the battle on that side, and I charged my cavalry, and I was destroying his archers, and I still had all my Norman knights that would have finished the job here. So, but yeah, this is amazing. I lost 312 men. I had 769 remaining. I killed 622, and I deployed 1,081. He deployed 1,001. He lost 711 and had 290 remaining. And he killed 353 of mine. Let's see it though. Chivalric Knights are pretty good. And then let's see, where is it? Norman Knights really didn't do much. They're really good units. I just didn't use them effectively. These Broken Lances, though, well, the Broken Lances all surprise me because usually they're not that good of a unit. They held on, and these guys 71 kills, 84 kills. But it's these Sword and Bucklers that really surprised me. These guys lost 57 and killed 63. These guys lost 42, killed 93 guys. And these guys lost 30 and killed 50. Those numbers right there, they really surprised me. And I actually like to keep trying to mess with Sword and Bucklers. You definitely do have to upgrade them all the way, but those numbers are really impressive. Though I definitely wouldn't put them one-on-one against, say, Feudal Knights or English Knights. Any sort of really strong infantry unit. I wouldn't go one-on-one with them, but definitely supported or against like this with Spearmen. They're really good. They're actually a really decent unit. There's definitely a lot of combinations you could use where they could probably be used pretty effectively. So, in any case, I hope you enjoyed the battle. I know you didn't actually see much of the fighting, but it's because there's two battles going on. But in any case, I kind of hope you got what I was trying to show you, which is the fact that it's fun to sometimes just to play around and give some units a chance and whatnot. But in any case, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys later.